Well, Malaysia's central bank has raised its benchmark interest rate for the second straight meeting as it battles inflation. It lifted its overnight policy rate by a quarter of a percentage point to 2.25% after raising it from a historical low of 1.75% at its last meeting. Now, the hike marks Malaysia's first back-to-back rise in more than a decade.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video on the principle of economy. In this video, we'll be discussing one of the most important institutions in any country's economic system, the central bank. Today, I and my teammate will explain about the central bank system. Now, I'm Alif will talk about introduction of the central bank system. A central bank is a national institution responsible for managing a country's monetary system. Unlike commercial banks, which deal directly with the individual and business, central banks serve as the bank for all other banks. They play a crucial role in ensuring the stability and smooth functioning of the nation's economy. But why is the central bank so important? Well, think of the central bank as the guardian of a nation's financial system. It controls key aspects of the economy such as currency issuance, monetary policy, and financial stability. Without a central bank, economy would be far more vulnerable to inflation, deflation, and financial crises. So, which central bank play a role in today's global economy? Let's look at some examples. The Federal Reserve in the United States is one of the most powerful central banks in the world. It manages monetary policy for the US, oversees financial institutions, and aims to ensure a stable banking system. Do you know? During the 2008 financial crisis, the Federal Reserve took dramatic steps, including lowering interest rate and purchasing financial assets to stabilize the economy. And the Central Bank of Malaysia, known as Bank Negara Malaysia, plays a critical role in the country's financial system and economic stability. Established in 1959, Bank Negara Malaysia is responsible for regulating and overseeing the monetary and financial system in Malaysia. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, today I'm going to talk about the objective of a central bank. The primary objective of central bank is to maintain monetary stability and promote the economic welfare of the country and controlling inflation, which is ensuring stable prices to protect the purchasing power of the currency, while also supporting economic growth and full employment through the regulation of money supply and interest rates. Moreover, ensure financial stability. Depending on the country, central banks might have other objectives such as interest rate or exchange rates, which are managing the exchange rate and ensuring the value of national currency remains stable. However, all these objectives are in line with the main objective of ensuring financial stability. In conclusion, a successful central bank needs to be independent of politics, policymakers, and outside influence. It has to be transparent with its policies to maintain credibility.
Hi, today I would like to talk about the main role of central bank. Firstly, the main role of central bank is to devise and execute the monetary policy. It is to affect or regulate the money supply and interest rate in the economy. This is done in order to help the economy achieve full employment and output levels without inflation. Money supply will be reduced when there is an inflation and will increase when the economy is in recession. There are two categories of monetary policy, namely quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative monetary policy affects the supply of money in the economy. Secondly, Bank Negara Malaysia is the sole issuer of ringgit banknotes and coins, which are the only legal tender in Malaysia. The bank's mandate is to ensure that there is sufficient supply of ringgit banknotes and coins at all times to meet the public demand and to maintain the quality and integrity of the currency in circulation, CIC. In doing so, BNM seeks to conduct our currency operation in a cost-efficient manner. In managing currency operation, BNM procures the banknote from qualified international printers through open tender and mint coins at our minting facility, Kilang Wang. For conclusion, Bank Negara Malaysia plays a fundamental role in supporting the country's economic stability and growth. By effectively managing the financial system and responding to economic challenges, BEEBK1013 ensures a stable environment for business and consumers, helping Malaysia navigate both local and global economic shifts. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, have you wondered what bank negara Malaysia is and why is it important? Well, in today's video we're going to look at what the Central Bank of Malaysia does. In some ways or another, it is a reality that BNM contributes to the economy, maintaining its stability and achieving sustainable development of the country. Therefore, it is time to explain why this institution is so critical. First, ensuring financial stability, a safe and sound banking system. The second major function of the Bank Negara Malaysia is to maintain the stability of the financial system. Namely, BNM monitors and supervises the banking and financial institutions to prevent them from engaging on reckless activities. This avoids moments of financial crisis and assures the safekeeping of your money. For instance, through its regulations, BNM makes sure the banks hold adequate capital to enable them to absorb any plan for economic volatility. So, if you ever ask yourself why Malaysia's banking system is so robust, it is because BNM is always on the lookout. Second, a leader in Islamic finance. Another interesting feature of the Malaysian financial institution is the sector of Islamic international finance. The author equally acknowledged Bank Negara Malaysia for supporting the Sharia-compliant banking system tremendously. This means that all the financial products and services are Sharia compliant and in its effort to regulate these institutions. The Islamic finance today is one of the important financial systems in the global economy, particularly in Malaysia, and this is due to the support and direction of BNM. Third, crisis management, protecting the economy during shocks. During a crisis period such as the Asian financial crisis in 1997 to 1998 or the recent COVID-19 global pandemic, by providing the much-needed funds in the money market through changes in its policies on rates, supplying the banking system with cash and through cooperation with other authorities, BNM helps the country in overcoming the effects of such shocks. It is this immediate action that helps cushion fundamental shocks in the retail economy, shielding business, employment and households. Lastly, strengthening international relations. BNM is also active in the world economy as well. It also stands for the country in major international economic organizations like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. Apart from this scenario, it increases the reputation of Malaysian products in the global market and will also contribute to attracting more foreign investment and deepen economic relations with other countries. Therefore, let me conclude that Bank Negara Malaysia is not only a bank, but actually a central institution. It is an integral part of the Malaysian financial system. It is responsible for supervising the financial institutions, stability, sustainable development, and operating the circulation of money and controlling. As it is BNM's effort that ensure Malaysia remains a sound, stable, and viable economy to this day. That's all for me.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. As all of you guys know about our topic today, which is central bank, and today I'd like to discuss two key benefits that central bank provide to our economy, especially for small and micro business. So the benefits of Central Bank of Malaysia is enhancing financial inclusion and digital banking support for SMEs. First, let's talk about financial inclusion. Central banks have a unique role in ensuring that even the smallest business have access to financial resources. In many parts of the world, small and micro business struggle to open bank accounts, access loans, or simply manage their finance. Central banks are stepping in to address these barriers by promoting policies that expand access to financial service, especially in underserved or rural areas. By supporting inclusive banking practice, they make it easier for small business to access basic financial tools that are critical for growth and stability. The next benefit is the role of digital banking. Central banks recognize the incredible potential of digital banking to empower SMEs, which is small and medium enterprise, throughout the economy. Digital banking enables business owners to manage transactions, payment, and even financing from anywhere just by using a smartphone. Central banks encourage the development of digital platforms that are secure, affordable, and accessible. This platform reduces operational costs for banks and make financial services more affordable and reachable for SMEs. For small business, this can mean the difference between struggling to get by and being able to thrive and expand. So, to wrap up, central banks are more than just regulators. They play an active role in shaping a financial system that works for everyone, from large corporations to small family-owned business. Through enhanced financial inclusion and support for digital banking, they are empowering the smallest players in the economy to innovate, grow, and contribute to broader our economic success. Thank you.
I'm here
with you all today to explore the dangers associated with Malaysia's central bank, Bank Negara Malaysia. Although central banks are essential to the modern economy, there are significant risks and potential dangers when they operate without adequate safeguard. Firstly, risk of currency depreciation and inflation. Bank Negara Malaysia monetary policies such as managing interest rates and money supplies can lead to currency depreciation and inflation. If Bank Negara Malaysia engage in aggressive money printing or excessively low interest rates, the Malaysian ringgit can weaken, raising import prices and contributing to inflation. This erosion of purchasing power affects the general population, especially those on fixed income. In an article titled Ringgit Weathers Depreciation Storm Amid Global Challenges Regional Effect from the Malaysian Reserve July 2023, it was highlighted that the ringgit has depreciated significantly against the US dollar due to global economic factors and domestic monetary policies. External pressures like the US Federal Reserve interest rates hikes and market uncertainties have contributed to the ringgit decline. Thus, Bank Negara Malaysia has aimed to maintain stability amid these challenges. Secondly, environmental and nature-related financial risks. Malaysia's banking sector is particularly vulnerable to environment and nature-related financial risks due to its heavy investment in resource-dependent industries like agriculture and energy. This activity subject banks to the physical risks, such as resource depletion or climate-induced damage, and transition risks associated with policy shift toward sustainability. According to a World Bank report, the World Bank and Bank Negara Malaysia are actively working to address this risk by promoting sustainable finance practice. These efforts are crucial as Malaysia's reliance on nature-dependent sectors amplifies the potential impact of environmental changes on financial stability.
Relationship between central bank and commercial bank. Central bank, one of the most important institutions of any particular country because it plays an important role in managing the country's monetary policy to keep the economy stable. For the commercial bank is a provider for financial services to the general public, especially towards small and medium industries or businesses. The importance of relationship between central bank and commercial bank. Relationship between central bank and commercial bank is crucial for the smooth operation of the financial system and the overall of the economic country. For the monetary policy, central bank creates and carry out monetary policies to control the amount of money in the economy and manage interest rates. They also influence lending and borrowing activities for commercial bank. Commercial bank, they play an important role in money transmission of these policies. They offer the adjusting interest rates, they serve requirement and conduct open market operations. And for the second one, for the financial stability, central bank, they are responsible to monitor the aggregate health of the country's financial system, including any vulnerable possibilities and risks. And for the commercial bank, they offer an important data and insight to central banks, helping them assess risk and take steps to prevent a financial crisis. Thank you.
A central bank is a government-owned financial institution that regulates the monetary policy of a country and manages its currency and money supply. The main function of a central bank include maintaining price stability, ensure the smooth functioning of financial market, and promoting economic growth. Central bank also acts as a lender of last resort to commercial bank. For example, if a bank is facing financial crisis, the central bank provides emergency funding to commercial bank to prevent liquidity shortages that could lead to financial instability. There is only one central bank in a country such as Central Bank of Malaysia. Next, which is commercial bank. A commercial bank is a type of financial institution that provides various banking services to individuals, business, and other organizations. Commercial bank offer various types of deposit account, including saving, current, and fixed deposit account. They also offer a wide range of other financial services such as credit and debit cards, providing online and mobile banking, and offering investment products. Commercial bank provide loans which include personal loan, business loan, and home loans. There are many commercial banks in Malaysia such as Maybank, CIMB, BSN, and more. These banks are mostly private owned and the main objective is to make profit. They earn a profit by charging interest on loan and also charge fees for various services. That's all from me. Thank you.
So right now we'll talk about current issues for central bank. As of today, our central bank, which is DNM, has decided to maintain the overnight policy rate, which is OPR, at 3%. They believe this stance remains supportive of economic growth while ensuring price stability. The central bank is committed to ensuring monetary policy fosters sustainable economic growth alongside stable prices. Meanwhile, the Malaysian economy is showing sustained strength, particularly in the second quarter of 2024. This growth is fueled by resilient domestic spending and improved export performance. Strong employment and wage growth, along with supportive policy measures, are expected to sustain household spending. Investment activity is predicted to remain robust, driven by ongoing multi-year projects in both the public and the private sector. The higher realization of approved investment and implementation of initiatives under national master plans will also contribute to this growth. Apart from that, both headline and core inflation have averaged 1.8% year-to-date and are anticipated to remain manageable for the remainder of the year. The inflation outlook remains subject to the implementation specifics of announced domestic policy measures. Last but not least, the ringgit has been influenced mainly by external factors, and the recent US presidential election could introduce further short-term volatility. However, BNM expects the ringgit to remain resilient, supported by narrowing interest rate differentials between Malaysia and the US. The Governor Datuk Seri Abdul Rashid Ghaffur emphasized that the ringgit's movement should reflect the fundamentals of the Malaysian economy, which he sees as positive for the currency. He cited strong domestic growth and ongoing structural reforms as key factors supporting the ringgit. The central bank is committed to ensuring a balanced flow and orderly adjustment in the ringgit amidst global risks. In conclusion, Bank Negara Malaysia appears confident in the Malaysian economic resilience and the ringgit stability. While acknowledging potential challenges, they emphasize the positive factors supporting growth and currency strength.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I will be explaining on how Bank Negara Malaysia plays a vital role in controlling inflation. Now, what is inflation? Inflation refers to the general increases in price of goods and services over time, while moderate inflation indicates economic growth. Excessive inflation can harm purchasing power and destabilize the economy. Now, how did Bank Negara Malaysia control inflation? Bank Negara Malaysia use two main tools to control inflation, which is monetary policy and interest rate. Now first, monetary policy. Bank Negara Malaysia implements a tight monetary policy to reduce inflation. This involves reducing the money supply in the economy. By doing so, it decreases overall demand, which helps stabilize the price. For example, Bank Negara Malaysia may sell government securities to absorb excess money from the market. Secondly, adjusting interest rate. Another key tool is manipulating interest rate. For example, when inflation is high, Bank Negara Malaysia raises interest rate, making loans more expensive. By doing this, it will reduce personal spending and business investment, thereby lowering demand and curbing inflation. On the other hand, if inflation is too low, Bank Negara Malaysia will lower interest rate to stimulate economic activity. In conclusion, Bank Negara Malaysia manages inflation through monetary policy and interest rate adjustment. Its goal is to maintain price stability and support sustainable economic growth. By carefully balancing these tools, Bank Negara Malaysia ensures that inflation does not go out of control. Thank you.